Alright guys, we are back. This is the Great Fishniz, and we are playing Hearts of Iron 4 with the Kaiserreich mod. We are Ireland, and we currently are conquering the Union of Britain, not United Kingdom. Okay, well we're kind of conquering them. Let me go ahead and get this kicking back up again. Because we don't have a whole lot of troops, so we have to do a bunch of trickery. So we've gotten a hold of northern Scotland. For a while we took down here, and then we abandoned it. And right now I think we're training some paratroopers, right? Yeah, okay, so we've got some paratroopers, we've got these guys coming here. I think what the plan's gonna be... Oh, the other anniversary again. Cool. Alright, so what the plan's gonna be is to drop paratroopers in every one of their cities. Just like one. Okay, and take as many as we can, because we're doing a good job of holding them. I don't really have the manpower to push, but we'll see what we can do. Looks like we've got some we can get some help with our government here. Chief of Navy, don't really want a theorist. Military intelligence would help. Whoa, 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 did that say... Nope, nope, okay, we can't use him. Okay, just trying to read through these really, really quickly. It's not working real well. There are so many options, it's insane. This guy gives us decryption and research bonus. I like research bonuses, unless you haven't noticed. Okay, mortar is done. It is 1940. Can upgrade our Marines, that we don't actually have yet. That's alright. Oh, we actually have some battles. We won that one. We sank a British cruiser. Wow. That was some convoys. 1-for-1 destroyer. I did not expect us to do incredibly well in the whole naval thing here. Speaking of the which, we are not producing shit. Alright, so let's try to drop that down. I'd rather produce some than none. Oh my goodness, look at this. Well. There we go. Don't know what happened with our rearrangement there, because we definitely... Oh, you know what? We had all that stuff down there. Looks like the Canadians are starting to move out. We should be, in theory, yes, moving on towards being able to connect with our Canadian brethren. We wanted to do this on our own, but we're not able to. We are not able to. Alright, they're going to send us some infantry equipment. Let's see here. Now we just kind of have to make the time, right? We don't want to drop these guys off early because they won't be fully trained, but I'm kind of thinking I might want to anyway. Just get them done with. At least they were fully equipped, you know what I mean? So these guys should be moving now. There we go. It does make me wonder if I could take, say, this unit here, advance right there. Can I do one step at a time type stuff? Yes, I'll take your 3 tanks. They keep trying to give me World War I era tanks. Volkswagen tanks. Who's that? That's France. Nope, Caribbean Federation. Alright, you know what? Maybe I don't need them as allies. I'll just do it my dang self. Since they're helping anyway. But it would be better if we are allies, because then I get a better piece of the pie, which means freeing my Scottish and Welsh brethren, which I know these guys won't do. Alright, right here what I did is I jumped in to stop this guy from moving over and helping out with that one. Since that's not going too well, I'm going to go ahead and jump these other two guys after him. All they really need to do is hold them for another 3 days, 4 days, whatever. It's gonna vary. And then this battle is gonna take 30-something days. So I think and now we shouldn't be losing this battle. But our light tanks are not necessarily the greatest in the world. You know what? Maybe we should move to medium tanks. We had talked about that, talked about not really wanting to do it. Just because we don't have the production power. But it might not be a bad idea to convert over to medium tanks, because they have so much more push. There we go. Once this guy pushes through, we can stop this push. So there we go. Oh, now we can start again because he's pushing against that guy. If they can make the push, they can make the push. This is going to be a lot nicer than... Alright, so he stopped pushing on my tank. So I'm going to advance forward there. Hopefully my reinforcements will come in before the battle's over, which is only in a couple more days. They did, and they are going to make their push right there. Now, if we can get down to this port, we can cut them off, we can permanently destroy them. I'm trying to overrun him, trying to get there before he does. That's one good thing about light tanks. Unfortunately, I have foot infantry. I don't have motorized infantry with them. I should swap that over to motorized infantry. And that way they move even faster and they can overrun tons and tons of troops. Alright, Fengton? The Feng. Alright, what do we have here? What do we have? Got the paratroopers coming. Got another tank division coming. We know how useful that tank division is. Looks like we've finished our push forward. Can we take this guy, or just these two, and go right here? Come on. There we go. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. I don't know. But if we can, that'll be great. Alright, so if a division width of 20, you have 80, means you want to have 4 of those bad boys in there if you can. If you're able. And this guy can probably control right click, yeah. And he'll support, but he won't move. Which is important. You don't want him to move, because he needs to stay and hold that line. We might be able to close this off and bop these guys. We can get this one to close out. Less than a day, it says. Then we've got these guys trapped. Which wasn't a lot. It was just a couple. But this is a big gain. These extra little bit of troops that we have is a big gain. Let them take care of that guy. Nice and slowly. Let's take a quick look at our world. Alright, guys. It is... Are they fighting, or is that just how they... Is that just how they did it? Who is that? I don't even think they were down there, were they? Holy crap. Okay. American Union State. That was the southeastern faction. I guess they got a little bit of Florida there, too. Sweden took 7, and Norway. Ah, Super Sweden. Super Sweden. That's pretty cool. How's the Commune of France and German fight going? It's going. I think I've successfully distracted Britain. Okay, more infantry equipment is always welcome. How are we looking on that? Not real good. Not real good. Can I pop that down there and get some motorized going? Alright. Oh, we are looking really good right here. Look at that opening. Always take that opening. Just happened to wander by and see it. Okay, we got our 4 divisions in there. Counterattacking. You know what? Let's just give it a push. There needs to be an in-between at those two, like, zooms. Alright. Okay, so what I did right here, that noise, I'm not sure if it's loud to you guys, but it is to me. You have kind of priorities. So for your reinforcements, right, you know, I like to keep that mid. I want to keep that on an even tier with trying to get more guys out on the stage, but the upgrading, I really don't care about upgrading. Alright, so let's, let's choose our friends. Anyways, upgrades, I don't care if they're upgraded right now. I'm in the middle of combat. If it was peacetime, then I would want the upgrade to happen a lot. And then each individual division can take priority. Okay? So like this guy, he's not waiting on any infantry equipment. But if he was, I could give him priority over the paratroopers. 5 more tanks. Yes. I actually do appreciate the tanks, except for the fact that they're literally giving me the crap. The crap they don't even want. Alright, so we've got Glasgow. Glasgow. There's no second L there. Heading towards Edinburgh. I'll bet. Pull those guys down here. That'll give them a little bit better coverage. How about these guys here? Can do some air superiority out. Nah, let's do it right here. I would love some close air support. Unfortunately, I just don't have the production for it. Excuse me if you notice my voice is a little bit different. I'm a bit stuffed up today. Guess the allergies in the winter, they're just kind of catching up with me right now. Alright, I'm going to stop the push, because I think we've kind of worn ourselves out for a bit. What I think we need is a little bit more, I don't know, we need something to give us that little boost like last time we found an opening. I don't think we're going to find an opening right here, unless... Let's talk to the Caribbean Federation. Okay, so the Caribbean Federation says, yeah, it's cool, you can come through. We're going to edit our front line to that. So now we can kind of surround them. Two units against one, we should be good. I'm gonna add an extra one. Kind of make a pocket. In theory. They're fighting there, so we're gonna join in. No, we're not. We're gonna stop. Well, what's stopping us here? Let's hold that. This one's turning around on us. Oh man. I think we could still win this one. I keep trying to put my pointer over it and covering it up. Alright. Let's back off from the noise for a bit there. These guys are waiting on infantry equipment. Unfortunately, I just don't have the... What am I doing in production here? Still desperately trying to build some civilian factories. 63 days isn't too bad. Unfortunately, if I tried to build a military factory, it really wouldn't go well. Alright, I don't need these radar stations anymore. But I can go ahead and prep up some of these. These will be quick. Indonesia has finished their lend-lease with us. Alright. We're sinking convoys. Yeah, I don't really care. Alright, this one stopped going so well. Tell them to hold. See if I can turn down that ambient grinding noise with the Now that's probably too quiet now, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, we don't have any of the music. There we go. There we are. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Alright. So we're weak right here right now. Or they're weak. They look to be. Did I pause? I paused. That soldier's nowhere near as weak as he looked to have been. Let's try for a general push. Alright, the Damocles Project. German spies have recently revealed a mysterious and in some ways horrifying project taken up by the French and British. Dubbed the Damocles Project, it's an extensive multi-nation study into the destructive power of nuclear fission, seeking to unearth any possible weaponization possibilities of this phenomenon. The famous German physicist Albert Einstein, remember he never left Germany in this, warns that a successful nuclear bomb might even be able to turn entire cities to ash. German intelligence agencies have shared the information about the project to their closest allies. Most of the world is still left unaware of it. However, experts disagree on whether this weapon is feasible or if it's just science fiction gone too far. Notice it's 1940. Okay. So that means that in our research, we can start researching nuclear stuff, because it's 1940. Right, we got some decent pushes going here. This one is, well, moderate push. This one's going to go well, I think. We've got plenty of reserves. The Allied forces here are... This guy should never attack. These are garrisoning divisions. They're huge defense and little to no attack. This guy's moving away. Both of them are. They're bringing in more force. Whoa! What happened here? Go Canada. Alright. Come on, push, push, push. I've got it on the fastest speed it will go right now. It's just we're not advancing incredibly fast. That and these guys are like moving through mountains, so it's really tough. I want them to hurry up and make their movement so I can shift somebody over to Edinburgh. Take that city from them. I would imagine Britain is just about to fall. 83% towards capitulation. Cornwall's worth 5. Excuse me. Edinburgh's worth 10 points. That'll be a good, solid something. Let's take one of you, pull you over here. Man, this is so close and then so far away at the same time. I need like a middle. There we go. A lot of my guys are resting right now. We'll stop the push. So after this, they won't continue to push. More Walter Craig era tanks. I don't think most of these guys ever developed any tanks to speak of. He did not make the move. Oh, I know why, because I forgot to tell him to stop attacking. Oh, something's dead. Oh, it's 1st of August. 1st of the month, it's the save. Oh, wow. I don't need that steel anymore. I was importing a ton of steel. Didn't need it. Alright, do I have... Okay, they're moving into hell. Let's take a moment to, there we go. Free military factories. Let's get these guns. Gotta get the guns. Gotta get guns. Do we have more? No, we don't. Choosing our friends. Let's choose the king. Here behind the river. They can't have a lot more left. I mean, they can't. Edinburgh. Ah, now they're 91% towards capitulation. What do they have left? Like Leeds and oh, Liverpool. They still have Liverpool? They're still fighting for it. This guy's well rested. Let's join you in the fight. Where are my paratroopers? You need 13 more tanks. How fast do I produce tanks? 1 a day. That's not terrible. Alright, let's see if we have anybody that can help out. Chief of the Navy, that might be a good idea. I mean... let's see here. We are mainly running destroyers. Actually, that's all we're running. Let's give them some extra speed. Fast destroyers are a good thing. Can I take this one mountainous spot? If I do, I've encircled that group. Come on, guys. Alright. Looks like we do need more steel. We'll get 1 unit. And it looks like we need another oil. Union of Britain has capitulated. Yes. Okay, so that's not everything. Because we still have to deal with France. But we can maybe ask these guys for military access. Excellent. They have granted it. Let's make a front line. It's right here. 3 wide. And then our goal will just be to take this strip. And of course, now we have an unassigned division. At the moment. Right? So we'll assign them to that. We have another tank division coming. Do we have anybody else? Nope. It's just running a little slow. It's running slow because there's so much going on. Right, we don't care about these naval battles. Improved infantry equipment. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so it's 1940. Do we want to go for nukes? You know what? Why not? Might as well at least start the process just in case. Oh, we have low manpower, and I spent my last chunk. Oh, we're already at extensive conscription. Wow. Okay, so we are going to have to stop with that after this. This is going to be the last group. They've got all their equipment, mainly from what we took from Britain. Okay, our guys are moving down. We're going to start participating in these wars. You know what? I don't know if we need our friends anymore. I don't know if we need them as allies. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. See, it's 1940. We could up our fighter. We've got some strategic. Let's get the better strategic bomber. You know what? Better the devil you know. That's them trying to bomb our transports. Oh, and we've made it. Not quite in position yet. Let them get in position. Oh, we wanted to produce an extra oil field. Because we got the one we're building right now. But we may end up needing more later. Okay. Alright. We got this. Push on those Frenchies. Looks like our very presence is helping the Germans. It's odd in this in this one that the Germans actually are the good guys. All right, picking up decryption to give us that little bonus. My guys really are not there yet. I'm gonna stop our push because I don't know if we're gonna get there in time. Let's you guys go here. Just push straight to there. Why are our tanks lagging behind? Yes, I will take the tanks. How my ledger's looking on tanks. Still need 500 and some odd. So what we might want to do now is we want our reinforcements to be the most important thing. Because we're not going to really build... I mean, we'll build some more tanks, but not a ton. Ah, that's a big bop there. Okay, we need some points. That's worth 1. It's worth 5. It's worth 5. We're going after this port, which is worth 15. Alright, that's good. Pushing him back, pushing him back, pushing him back. %, 75. Tell you what, let's finish our friends in the north, get our civilian factories. After the Great South American War in the 1930s, two regional powers emerged in South America, Brazil and Argentina, the latter of whom later evolved into the Federation of La Plata. That would be Argentina. Tensions between these two giants, former enemies in the war, now turn rivals. I'm going to have to pause. For South American domination had been rising for years, and La Plata victory against Paraguay and Bolivia did little to ease them. The fragile peace in South America has been finally broken with the beginning of an outright war between the two countries. A war that the weakened U.S. will probably not be able to stop. While La Platans are confident in a second victory, Brazilians are ready to achieve revenge for their defeat last time. So the Canadians have finally accepted our request. We have joined the Entente. That's fine. I'd like to point out that we are doing plenty on our own. Tell you what, guys. Actually, we've joined the Entente. It's probably a good time to go ahead and put a pause in, and we will continue next time. For now, I'm the Great Fishniz, and I'm out.